Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and this is Windows Server 2025 complete master course from zero to expert, and this is part 12th video in this course. So in last video we promoted our second domain controller in our lab infrastructure, where we have a now additional domain controller up and working in our lab infrastructure. So we got two domain controllers now. So one is our Win2K25 DC01 and one is our Win2K25 DC02. So now we have a two domain controllers in our Active Directory infrastructure. So you can see both domain controllers are global catalog server, and we have now two domain controller which we including which we promoted in last video. So now the very next question is coming, why we should have a two domain controller. So Microsoft has a Active Directory role which is known as fsmo roles. So this is what we are going to understand in this series. So uh, there are total five flexible single master operational role in Active Directory infrastructure. So FSMO means flexible single master operation, which is known as a FSMO roles. So now these are the roles. So Schema Master, Domain Naming Master, PDC, RAID, and Infrastructure. So these are the five roles. So if you want to see how which domain controllers has these five roles, so you can simply go to your PowerShell or terminal, and you can type like FSMO netdom query fsmo. So it will basically tell you these five role: schema, domain, PDC, RAID, and infrastructure. And you can see here all my fsmo roles are currently sitting on my DC01, which is our first domain controller in our infrastructure. So now let's understand step by step what are all these fsmo roles and why we actually need fsmo roles in Active Directory infrastructure. So FSMO roles is the full form stand for flexible single master operation. Roles are basically are special administrative roles in Active Directory that controls the specific directory operation in Active Directory database. So schema roles basically manage update to Active Directory schema. Domain naming master basically manage addition and removal of the domain in the forest. And PDC emulator handles password change, time synchronization, and some legacy operations. Also, read master basically allocate the read pool to domain controllers, and infrastructure master basically update cross domain object reference in the Active Directory infrastructure. So these are the five FSMO roles. From interview perspective, these five FSMO roles are very important if you are preparing for Active Directory administrator interview or a system administrator interview. Most these are the most common interview asked in most common interviews. So now, why we need a FSMO roles in Active Directory infrastructure? So this ensure the unique, consistent update to critical directory database. So let's say if you have a PDC, then you can define who is basically PDC in your infrastructure. That PDC only responsible is going to be responsible for the task which is specified to the PDC, and prevent conflict by having a single server handling specific operations, and maintain AD stability and integrity across the environment, and allow role transfer in case of server failure. So these all roles can be basically migrated from one host to another host. So for example, in next video I'm going to migrate all these roles from our Win2K25 DC01 primary data first domain controller to second domain controller. So these allow basically flexibility for the administrator when there is a server failure in the infrastructure. And how to identify, there are multiple way to identify. You can basically run this PowerShell command. It will tell you which roles are there, and which server is holding these information. And most common one is netdom query fsmo. Also you can basically go here and your domain name and go to properties. So basically go to operation master, you can see which domain controller having which role. So these are the common method to identify which host having FSMO roles holder. And then the best practices around FSMO role placement. So this is very important to basically design your FSMO roles holder in your infrastructure. If you are working in an enterprise environment, you should not hold all the roles in a single domain controller, because if that particular domain controller is failed, you will have you basically need to seize all the roles on the same domain controller, and you need to migrate to other node. So basically place all FSMO roles on a healthy reliable domain controller, which is your most stable, reliable, and basically have a HA redundancy in the place. So place FSMO roles on the healthy environment, and then spared FSMO roles holder across your different site for redundancy. So as I told, do not put all the FSMO role on a single server. So avoid placing all FSMO role on one server, and ensure regular backup and monitoring for role holder. So if you have more than let's say 10 domain controllers in your infrastructure, and you are managing enterprise infrastructure uh, which has a scale deployment for AD and domain controller, basically you need to make sure your domain controllers which has FSMO role are getting backed up properly, and then review and transfer roles as part of change management when needed. So also you should always test your role transfer within some certain time. So you need to make sure basically all your domain controller replication is good, and basically your role transfer is happening properly. So in case of actual disaster or actual failure of the server, you should be able to migrate your roles to the um, healthy domain controllers in your infrastructure. So these are the some quick thing about the FSMO role, why we need, what is FSMO role, how many types of FSMO roles are there. So in next video I'm going to basically transfer the FSMO role from our domain controller 1 to domain controller 2, which we have promoted as a additional domain controller. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe me for more videos, and if you have any query, any question related to this, you can always post me my given mail IDs. Thank you once again. Bye bye.